Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches: Colorado Rockies vs San Francisco Giants, Houston Astros vs Los Angeles Angels, San Diego Padres vs Arizona Diamondbacks, Toronto Blue Jays vs Seattle Mariners, and Los Angeles Dodgers vs New York Mets, which are happening on Sunday, August 15, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Colorado Rockies vs San Francisco Giants. Colorado will finish off the series with right-hander Jon Gray on Sunday. The 29-year-old will be trying to rebound after getting roughed up by the Houston Astros in his previous outing. Gray struck out 9 batters in just 4 innings of work, but allowed 4 runs en route to his second straight loss. The Rockies' right-hander enters with a 7-8 overall record to go along with a 3.85 ERA in 21 starts. In the Giants' recent win streak, they scored at least 5 runs in all 6 games, before only scoring 1 in the 4-1 win in the last game. The team had 7 hits, and Donovan Solano had the lone RBI. The Giants rank 8th in the majors in runs scored, and Brandon Crawford, .298 19 HR 69 RBI, leads 8 players that have at least 13 HR. He also leads the club in batting average and RBI, and is riding a 6-game hitting streak, where he has 5 RBI. My betting advice for that game is to pick over 8. Houston Astros vs Los Angeles Angels. After a 2-7 stretch dropped Houston's lead in the AL West to just 1 game, the Astros are back on track with 3 straight wins, while allowing a total of 2 runs during that stretch. Kyle Tucker's 4th-inning grand slam proved to be all the offense Houston needed to take the series opener on Friday in Anaheim, as future Hall of Famer Zack Greinke tossed 7 scoreless innings while allowing just 2 hits. Standout rookie Luis Garcia will be on the hill on Saturday night, looking to keep up the hot streak for the rotation. Houston is not nearly as effective against the spread at 59-56, but has won enough outright to be up a decent amount on the money line for the season. Overs are 63-49-3 for the Astros, although just one of their last 7 games has gone over the betting total. The Houston Astros are on a 3-game winning streak after beating the Angels 4-1 on Friday. Zack Greinke picked up the win, pitching 7 shutout innings of a 2-hit ball, while picking up 7 strikeouts. Kyle Tucker drove in all 4 of the Astros' runs, hammering his 22nd home run of the year on a 4th-inning grand slam. The Astros are now 69-46, with a 2.5-game lead over the second-place Oakland A's in the American League West. My betting advice for that game is to pick over 9.5. San Diego Padres vs Arizona Diamondbacks. San Diego has yet to announce a starter for Sunday's contest. However, 37-year-old Craig Stammen is expected to get the call in what could turn out to be a bullpen game for the Padres pitching staff. In 51 games, 2 starts this season, Stammen is 5-3 with a 3.31 ERA. However, he's been significantly worse as a starter. The veteran right-hander has allowed 5 earned runs in 4 combined frames, 11.25 ERA, in those 2 appearances. Run support has been a bit of a problem for the Padres as of late. They've been shut out twice in their last 4 games, while averaging a mere 1.25 runs per game during that span. Zach Gallen was charged with 5 runs over 6 innings on Tuesday in a no decision against the Giants in his last start. Gallen coughed up 4 runs in the opening frame, with all of the damage coming after there were 2 outs in the frame, and also surrendered a solo shot to Buster Posey in the 5th inning. He finished with 7 strikeouts and only issued 1 walk. The 26-year-old righty will carry a pedestrian 4.87 ERA, 1.35 WHIP, and 82/31 KBB ratio across 68 1/3 innings into this matchup against a deadly Padres team. My betting advice for that game is to pick over 9. Toronto Blue Jays vs Seattle Mariners. The Blue Jays will have Steven Matz make his 21st start of the season in the series finale. Matz was decent last time out, allowing 4 runs, 2 earned, in 4.2 innings against the Angels, and was labeled with a loss to bring his record to 9-7. The veteran southpaw has allowed 3 or fewer runs in 5 out of his last 6 starts and enters with a 4.28 ERA and a 1.40 WHIP in 101 innings pitched. He allowed 4 runs in 2.2 innings against Seattle in his lone career meeting. Toronto continues to play winning baseball but still remains 3.5 games out of the second wildcard spot entering Saturday. They stand at 2-3 on their current 5-game road trip, which includes 2 wins in 4 bouts against the Angels. The Mariners are hanging around the wild card race thanks to their ability to win close games, and the opener of a huge series against Toronto was their 13th walk-off victory of the season. Top prospect Jarred Kelenic has been heating up in August after a miserable start and earned the game-winning RBI on Friday with a bases-loaded walk, while the bullpen was excellent again. Yusei Kikuchi will be on the mound Saturday night, hoping to help the Mariners leapfrog Toronto in the standings. Few teams in baseball have been better to gamble on, as Seattle is 67-50 against the spread and up a massive amount on the money line after entering the year with modest expectations. Overs are an even 57-57-3 for the Mariners, with 9 of their last 10 games going under the betting total. Seattle has struggled to score for long stretches of the season, averaging 4.15 runs per game with a 0.679 ops, third worst in all of baseball. The pitching staff is right at league average with a 4.31 collective ERA, and the bullpen has been a huge plus with 5.0 WAR to rank third in the majors. My betting advice for that game is to pick over 9. Los Angeles Dodgers vs New York Mets. The Los Angeles Dodgers scored 2 runs in the top of the 10th, then held on for a 6-5 victory. Will Smith had the big blow of the game, his 16th homer of the year, a 2-run blast that proved to be the margin of victory. Los Angeles looked like they were going to spoil a fantastic performance by Julio Urias, who tossed 5 scoreless innings. The team had staked their pitching staff to a 4-run lead, but New York rallied for 4 runs in the 7th before finally losing in 10. Los Angeles' third runs per game, 5.20, and first in runs allowed per contest, 3.63. The Dodgers are first in run differential at plus 1.57. They are also 11th in team batting average .246 and 6th in home runs per contest, 1.37. The Dodgers will start right-hander Max Scherzer. Scherzer is 9-4 with a 2.67 ERA in 21 starts. The right-hander has made 2 starts with the Dodgers, going 10.1 total innings and allowing 2 earned runs. That gives him a 1.74 ERA in a Dodgers uniform. The Mets have struggled lately, and part of the reason for their struggles has been their pitching injuries finally taking a toll on the roster. Carlos Carrasco has only recently returned to the rotation and has only pitched 3 games on the season thus far. In the 3 starts, Carrasco has allowed only 7 runs to go along with 9 strikeouts, and the hope is that with his return, the Mets can rebound on the season. The hope is that the Mets can find great pitching considering how their offense is one of the worst in the MLB this season, scoring only 3.81 runs per game. Pete Alonso has 25 home runs and a .493 slugging percentage, while Jeff McNeil has a .268 batting average and a .344 on-base percentage, but the rest of the lineup has struggled this season. With Francisco Lindor being injured, only 3 active batters in the lineup have 10 home runs or more on the season, and only 3 have an ops plus of 100 or higher, making the back half of the lineup an easy one to eliminate. My betting advice for that game is to pick under 8. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.